Hey Gemini, welcome to your June 2021 reading message from Spirit. Everything you need to know to make the most out of June. Before we dive right in, I want to let you know if you're looking for spiritual and personal development, I put together two powerful meditations for you, free as a gift. One to take you on a journey to the Temple of the Masters to connect with your spirit guide. Another one for you to connect deeply with your soul and to go within so that you know what you want, you can speak it with confidence, and you can start getting the things that you want. If you want that, look in the comments, click the link, sign up. It's a free meditations for you. Let's jump in to your reading, Gemini. So you got conscious connections, followed by she feels, she knows, followed by dream a beautiful life. So when this combo comes up, conscious connections, very lovingly, I'm going to be a little blunt for you guys. You need to really evaluate who and where you spend your time with. Who, where, when. Who is the biggest one, who you spend your time with. Relationships need to nourish you, need to uplift you. And I'm not talking about only being in relationships where people are giving to you, giving you money, giving you gifts, doing all the work. You just have to show up. I'm talking about a connection where it nourishes you, right? So sometimes I babysit one of my friends' children. No money, for free, right? So it's not about giving, but it's about when I hang out with that 3-year-old, my energy skyrockets afterwards. So you really want to start paying attention. After you hang out with someone, do you feel depleted or do you feel uplifted? Or neutral, but do you feel nourished? Do you feel depleted? Because you really have to start paying attention to, are people emotionally dumping on you? Are they just, I need to get all of this out. Here's what happened, right? And they're not even taking a breath. And an hour later, 20 minutes later, they take a breath and you're just right? You need to start making more conscious connections. More dialogue. They say a little something, you get to say a little something, they say a little something, you say a little something. You also get a chance to tell your stories. So it's not necessarily people pleasing. It's not necessarily your self-sacrificing, but it's out of obligation. You're hanging out with people or doing things for them. Oh, they can't do this on their own. Oh, if they can't figure this out, then they'll be screwed. I have to do this for them. Because right now, a lot of the relationships around you, it's depleting your life force. So your homework isn't to go purge and kick friends out. It's literally, you have to just start becoming aware. Do you feel uplifted? Do you feel depleted? Just start becoming aware of that. You need to start becoming more aware of how you personally feel when you're around people. Because she feels, she knows. When this comes up, especially after that card, you already know. You already know who you don't want to be friends with anymore. You're either afraid, you either don't want to hurt their feelings, you might be feeling alone, well, damn, they're my only friends. If I don't connect with them, then who am I going to connect with? It's better for you to be in a place of, I feel alone and scared and lonely, I need friends, versus doing a fake friendship. Because that, at the end of your life, you're going to be well, damn, I just feel depleted. Versus if you allow yourself to just feel whatever the low emotion is, I feel desperate for a connection. I feel lonely. I feel isolated. And guys, come on, give yourself a break. We've had COVID. A lot of people have had shifting social circles. A lot of countries are doing lockdowns. So give yourself a little bit of a break, okay? Because it's a lot of people are feeling that. So you're not alone in your aloneness. Sorry, bad joke. I want to give you an example. When COVID first hit, I was and my country was having all the lockdowns. I was all right, universe, I need to get out of my place. And I don't have a backyard. So I was I want to be outside. I want to be somehow doing something outside. And I do want other people there, but I also want to feel safe. Make it happen. Outside, people, and I want to feel safe. Within a week, I found a homestead farm that was looking for work share people that would come out. It was just a small group of us, 5 people. We'd go out once a week. We'd come get around the garden and share stories, garden together with like the farmer who owned the land. Really easy work, really light, really fun, camaraderie, and super safe during COVID. So don't dip into despair. It's better to be, I feel fucking lonely and isolated right now. I need some companionship. Can we get that with also feeling safe, right? You got to be willing to just kind of have that moment where you're like, fuck, I don't have someone that I consider a real friend. Or for some of you, that might be the case where you're just lonely. You're like, damn, none of these people are like my real friend. But for others of you who do have like some friends, it can be like keeping up with the Joneses. It could be like social status. It's like, oh, I have to keep connected to that person because I might need them for a reference later in life. Like, no. Do you feel uplifted? Do you feel deflated? You got to start becoming aware of that, because you already know who you're not supposed to be friends with. You're just, this is kind of a thing that's been going on for a long enough time that you're not even aware of it anymore. Like you've become not saddened, but like emotionally numb, right? In the beginning, you're like, oh my God, that person just like is angry all the time, or oh, that person's just emotionally dumping on me all the time. Oh, they're just using me. But when you stay with them long enough, you start to numb your emotions down so that you don't feel it anymore. So you're definitely at a place where you need a wake-up call. You wake up. You're waking up, Gemini. You're waking up. You're re-tapping back in to what makes you happy. You're re-tapping back in to having something to look forward to. You're re-tapping back into contentment, to feeling satisfied, to feeling uplifted, to feeling happy, to feeling passion, to feeling joy, to feeling passion, to feeling like there's something good coming to me. So just wake up right now. Spend some time on self-care, whether that's meditating 15 minutes a day consistently, maybe going on a 15-minute walk a day consistently. Like, get back into doing things that do recharge your battery, your emotional and your mental well-being, so that when you're around people, you'll be able to tell, do you feel uplifted? Do you feel depleted? Some relationships, like my 3-year-old friend, she's never going to be able to give back to me. Like, I spend money on her. I spend my time on her. I spend my gas on her. I'm so uplifted and so recharged after that it's worth every penny. I should spend more pennies because I'm so recharged. So it's not about getting. It's more about how do you emotionally feel after you hang out with people. Like, you really need to wake up to that. It's a whole nother issue about the ending the relationships. Just do yourself the favor and become aware. Because every minute you're hanging out with Mr. F-boy or Mr. F-girl is a minute that you're not energetically open for the universe to send you a date for someone who could be the one. Every minute you're spending with someone who's an unpaying client as a friend is a minute you're not energetically available for a paying client. So this might also be for freebies. Are you coaching for free? Are you, whatever your profession is, are you doing that for free for people? Because sometimes there are sometimes when you do like a friend, you're like, oh, let me help you out. That's what I do. Let me do it for you really easy. But there's other times where it's like, oh, I could do that for you. I guess I should do that for you. You have no money. But do you see the difference between one's uplifting, one's deflating? So you got to really evaluate your friend circle, your client circle, because it kind of looks like you've lost a little touch. Dream a beautiful life. You've lost a little touch with looking forward to eagerly living life again, which I completely get. A lot of people are in like COVID fatigue, isolation, right? So you just kind of like lost a little touch with looking forward to something. And guys, I want to give you a little bit of hope. Like, obviously I don't know what country everyone is in who watches this video, but you know, schooling when you're younger provides a huge social structure for people. It gives you a routine. School starts at 8 a.m. You got to be here. 8 to 9, we do math. 9 to 10, we color, like whatever. It's a huge structure. And not only that, but every day you're with the same group of people doing the same activity. So it's easy to make friends. It's easy to make friends. And then like if you're the parent, not the student, you go to like, the school events. It provides a huge social circle for people to make friends. Because right, when you're an adult, it's like, oh man, I got to get on these dating apps, or oh, I got to join like a bowling league or like a board game group, whatever, like soccer group, whatever it is you like to do. You have to pick an activity and commit to going to it over and over and over, because that's how you make friendships, repeated seeing someone, and typically over a shared experience. And like given COVID, come on, a lot of schools were in shutdown, making you wear masks. They're not doing that stuff anymore. So it's okay, is all I'm saying. It's okay that you are where you're at. A lot of people are starting to shake off. It's depending what country you're in, vaccine, no vaccine, if you're even on team vaccine or not. Be okay that you're here, where you're at right now. And just start doing smaller changes. Make sure you shower every day. I'm not gonna lie. When COVID was deep in my country, I'm in America, so we're pretty much opening up right now. There was a phase where I was like, well, fuck it, I'm at home, like I'm not showering. After a couple months, that like took a toll on my mental health, right? I showered. I just didn't do it twice a day, right? When I was working out and going out a lot. But it takes a toll on your mental and emotional health. And then I was so fatigued. I was like, I don't even know what I want. I don't even know what I want. I just know I'm not happy. Like that's what this spread is. And so I woke up one day and I was like, oh my God, like I haven't stimulated my mind at all. I stopped reading books. I stopped like educating myself. So I just had to like wake up. I was like, okay, I'm waking up and I'm gonna shower. Or I tried showering first and I tried walking first, and you're going to have to revamp the startup for that structure of your day. If you want to be happy, shower every day. Go on a 20-minute walk if you can every day. If not, you can do a 20-minute workout inside your apartment. There's tons of free ones on YouTube. You could sign up for beachbody.com. It's $100 a year, but there's tons of free ones online too, guys. You got to start getting that basic self-care routine back so that you have a chance of emotional well-being and mental well-being. Emotional well-being. Mental well-being, you want to start stimulating your mind again. Maybe reading a book, maybe signing up for a course. Mental well-being, you need to stimulate your mind. Emotional well-being, you need to start showering, going on a walk, calling people, connecting with them. I don't know it depends what country you're in, If you can go see people in person, that's obviously going to be the best for your emotional health. But at least Zoom call with someone. You could video call or audio call. You really wake up. You got to start getting back to the basics of a routine structure every day. And you really got to start paying attention to, do you feel uplifted or deflated? So this month is really more about this whole month. This is your message for the whole month, Gemini. Treat it as okay, today I'm going to do 1% more than I was doing the previous day. Today I'm just going to go walk down the block and back. That would be fine. The next day I'm going to do it again. The third day I'm going to do it again. The fourth day I'm going to walk 2 blocks and back. 2 blocks and back, 3 blocks and back. And until you get it up to, like a sustained longer distance, you just want to start doing 1% more every day until you get your structure and your routine back in your life. And the other thing is start paying attention to, do I feel deflated or uplifted after hanging out with this person? Do I dread that I have to go there, or am I looking forward to hanging out with them? Just use this month to practice checking in before you commit to anything. Check in, go, hey, let me get back to you on that. Or let me just double check my calendar. I'll call you back in 20 minutes, and then check in. Am I looking forward to hanging out with them, or am I dreading it? It's just about awareness. So you can start becoming aware of who your uplifters are and who your deflators are. I'm not asking you right now to get the deflators out of your life. This is a month of you literally slowly piecemealing, getting your routine back, maybe cleaning up your diet a little bit too, and slowly becoming aware of who inflates you versus deflates you emotionally. And that's going to be a huge significant change for you once you start becoming aware of it. By the end of the month, if you actually practice this every day, you'll start recognizing like, okay, I don't need that person in my life. It'll be so easy to take action, but the first step is daily. Just start checking in with yourself. All right, I hope that helped, guys. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. Give me a subscribe. If you want those meditations, go to the comments down below. Sign up for those. They'll get emailed to your inbox. Depending what system you're on, some of you will be redirected to a page with the meditations that you could stream or download. But give me a comment if you have questions on this, if you have epiphanies you want to share. If I can help back, I'll help back in the comments. If I can't help back in a comment, maybe I'll make a new YouTube video for that. So interact with me and I'll interact with you. Hey, Gemini, you've got this. Shower every day. Eat a little bit healthier, just 1% more. 1% more, that's it. You know, if you're eating fast food every day for all 3 meals, one of the meals, can you just cut it in half and only eat half of it? Small 1% more baby steps. The next day, can you cut it in half and maybe eat a banana? Do that for 3 or 4 days and go, okay, you know what? I'm going to still do the fast 2 meals, the first 2. The third one, I'm going to make sure it's like a banana and oatmeal now. So just those small steps are going to really, if you do it every day by the end of the month, you're going to be like a whole new person. You're going to come back, comment, and be like, I'm a whole new person, Kelly. All right, you've got this, Gemini. Bye.